So welcome back to the course on Articulate Storyline 360, and in today's tutorial we go about learning on how we can convert any shape into a button object. Now why is this important? If you have been following our work, in the last tutorial we told you that a button has certain default states. So a button, if we select this green button out here, look at the states. We have the hover state, the visited state, the disable state by default. Something that we don't have for like a different state. So you click on this and then I click on state. It was not there by default, but we can attach like the button states to this shape. So that is what we are going to learn today. So let me go ahead and duplicate this slide. I select the slide, press Ctrl C, then I press Ctrl V, and then I rename this particular slide, convert any shape into a object, button object, sorry. So that's what we are going to do today. So I already have this different states out here. Now I want to attach these states onto my this rectangular shape, or say for example I bring a different independent shape. Maybe I bring an explosion onto the scene. So this is what I bring, and I want to attach. Presently I see that I don't have any states. That's pretty simple. What we can do is, first we have to select and highlight the button that we want to copy the states from. So I go to the boundary, I select this. So when you see the thing getting highlighted like this, it means that the object has been selected. The next thing that I do is I go to the ribbon, press home, and then I click on format painter. So once I have the brush, apply the brush on the shape that I want states for. So I have applied this on the explosion, and now you can see that it also has the hover state, the visited state, the disabled, and the other things. Well, we can always go ahead and play around with the states. I can go and say, for example, I don't like the blue fill. I can always go ahead and select a different fill to it. I can make maybe a orangish fill to this when it gets hovered upon, but at least the states have now been copied on to the explosion shape. I can like decide to kind of preview this. So I can just go back here. I can just click on done editing states firstly, which means that the states have now been copied onto this. Go to the timeline and now decide that I want to preview this. So how do I go ahead and preview? So I click on preview and then I preview only this particular slide, not the whole scene. So when I hover on this, it gets orange, and when I hover on this, it gets blue. So this is how I can convert any shape onto a button object. I hope you understand what I mean. So well, it was not just for this explosion. Let me kind of quickly do this for you. Maybe I will just again repeat the steps. So I select first the object, and then I like click on the format painter, and then on any shape. So presently this rectangular thing, this also does not have any shape. So I just apply the brush. So I take this over the object which I want states to get attached to. I release the brush. So and there you go. Now it will be having the states. I can click on the object, click on states, and I can see the different states appearing. So this is how simple it is. I hope that today's tutorial helps you understand on how you can convert any shape into a button, which simply means that any shape which was earlier not having the default states that a button has will now have those states of a button. Hopefully this makes sense. Catch up in the next tutorial. Thank you.